Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Echo English Hub, your ultimate place to practice, improve, and have fun with English. Let's jump right in and make today's lesson awesome. Thinking in English is more than just a language exercise. It is a way of shaping how we see the world. Many learners believe they must first memorize thousands of words before they can think in English. But the truth is simpler. Thinking in English begins the moment you allow your mind to play with the language, even in small ways. It is like planting a seed. At first, the seed is tiny, fragile, almost invisible. But with time and care, it grows into a tree that provides shade, beauty, and fruit. Why thinking in English matters. Imagine two people walking down the same road. One is carrying a heavy backpack filled with dictionaries, grammar books, and translations. Every time they want to say something, they must stop, open the bag, and search. The other person walks freely, without baggage. They simply see a tree and think, "Tree." They feel hungry and think, "I need food." Which traveler reaches the destination faster? Which one enjoys the journey more? This is the difference between translating and thinking in English. When you depend on translation, every thought becomes heavy and slow. You cannot join conversations smoothly, and you may feel shy or nervous. But when you think in English, you create a direct highway between your ideas and your words. Speaking becomes natural. Understanding becomes faster. You are no longer translating. You are living in the language. Thinking in English also opens doors to culture. When you start to imagine your day in English, you begin to see the world through different eyes. You are not only using words, you are stepping into another way of life, another rhythm of thought. That is why this practice matters. It is not just about speed, but about freedom and connection, starting small with simple thoughts. Now, you might ask, where do I begin? The answer is simple. Begin with the little things. Do not wait for the perfect moment or the perfect sentence. Start with what is already around you. When you wake up, think, I am opening my eyes. The room is quiet. I hear the sound of birds. As you brush your teeth, the water is cold. The toothpaste tastes fresh. I am brushing slowly. These tiny thoughts may seem childish, but they are powerful. They create a habit. Imagine a child learning to walk. At first, every step is small and shaky, but each step leads to another, and soon the child is running. In the same way, your small English thoughts are the first steps toward fluency. Do not be afraid of repetition. If you think the same sentence many times, I am walking, I am eating, I am reading, that is perfectly fine. Repetition is not failure, it is training. Each repeated thought is like lifting a small weight at the gym. With time, your mental muscles grow stronger. Expanding with descriptions. Once you are comfortable with small sentences, it is time to add color and detail. Look around you right now. Do you see a chair? Instead of just thinking, this is a chair, you can expand. This is a wooden chair. It is old but strong. The surface is smooth, and the legs make a soft sound when they touch the floor. By describing things in detail, you force your mind to explore new words and structures. You begin to notice shapes, textures, emotions, all in English. Soon, even ordinary objects become opportunities to practice. Think of it like painting. A beginner painter may only draw the outline of a tree. But as they improve, they add branches, leaves, shadows, and light. In the same way, your English thoughts grow richer with practice. Another way to expand is to imagine short stories. If you see someone walking outside, think, she looks tired. Maybe she had a long day at work. She is carrying a bag full of groceries. You are not only describing, you are imagining. This sparks creativity, and creativity keeps the practice interesting. Connecting ideas and emotions. Language is not only about things we see, it is about feelings, dreams, and personal reflections. Thinking in English becomes powerful when you use it to talk to yourself about your emotions. For example, you might think, I feel nervous before this meeting. I hope everything goes well. I will try my best. Or in another moment, I am grateful for my family. I feel peaceful when I hear their voices. These thoughts are deeper than descriptions. They are windows into your heart. Why is this important? Because when you practice emotions in English, you prepare yourself for real conversations. Someday, a friend might ask, "How are you?" And instead of answering only, "I am fine," you can say, "I feel tired, but I am proud of what I did today." That is real communication. Connecting ideas also means thinking about plans, hopes, and opinions. You can reflect. I believe learning languages is a way to connect with people. It opens doors to friendship and understanding. By practicing these reflective thoughts, you give your English a voice that is personal and authentic. Using English for problem solving. Let us move to something practical, solving problems in English. Imagine you lost your wallet. Instead of panicking in your native language, practice the situation in English. Think, where did I last see it? I was in the kitchen. Maybe I left it on the table. If not, I should check the living room. This exercise does two things. First, it trains your mind to use English in real-life situations, not only in classrooms. Second, it makes English useful and alive. You are not practicing for a test. You are practicing for life. Try this with everyday challenges. If you are cooking, think, I do not have enough salt. What can I use instead? Maybe lemon juice will help. If you are planning your day, I will finish my work in the morning. In the afternoon, I want to take a walk. These problem-solving thoughts are practical, but they also build confidence. One day, when you travel or work with English speakers, you will realize you already practice these situations in your mind. You will not need to translate. You will simply act. Building a daily habit. Thinking in English is like planting a garden. You cannot plant one seed and expect a forest. You must water it every day. The secret is not intensity but consistency. Choose specific moments during your day to switch into English. For example, while walking to the bus stop, describe the people you see. While cooking dinner, explain to yourself the steps of the recipe. Before sleeping, reflect on your day. Today was difficult, but I learned something new. Tomorrow, I want to do better. At first, you may forget. You may slip back into your native language. That is normal. But each time you remember, you build the habit stronger. You can even set reminders on your phone. Think in English now. Do not pressure yourself to think in English every second. Start with 5 minutes a day, then 10, then more. Over time, it becomes natural. One day, you will notice that you did not translate your thoughts. You simply lived them in English. That is the moment you know your garden is growing. Thinking in English is not a goal for tomorrow. It is a practice for today. Start small, expand with details, connect emotions, solve problems, and build habits. With each thought, you step closer to fluency. Remember, English is not only a subject in school. It is a tool, a friend, a mirror of your mind. When you allow yourself to think in English, you are not only learning words, you are building a new way to experience life. So the next time you wake up, do not wait for the classroom. Look around, breathe, and let your first thought of the day be in English. From that moment, the journey begins. Not with stress, not with translation, but with freedom. And step by step, thought by thought, you will find yourself not just speaking English, but truly living it. That's it for today. We'll see you in a brand new video soon, so stay tuned and keep practicing your English.